What is up, you guys? Crystal Cover. Welcome to another one of my videos. Today we're going to be checking out my MOC I've done. This is Outpost on Naboo. This is obviously a Star Wars MOC around the Clone Wars time. And let's just get right into it. So basically I'm going to just do the droids first. Well, first of all, this took me about a week to do. I spent like an hour or a day on it, so it took me about 7 hours to do this because I had to get the pieces as well and stuff. So you guys better enjoy this. So basically, all you really have for the bad guys are normal battle droids and super battle droids. And then you've got Darth Maul as well, which I'll explain about him later. So I've luckily got quite a few. So I'm pretty lucky. This one, I don't actually have a body and a head for a droid. Sometimes I have these spare bits, I don't know how. So I just use him like his head just got shot off and his body was. Then I got a dead droid here and a dead droid here. If I can get right focus in. You guys might think it's some custom thing. Some of you guys will know how I did it. All I did was I turned their heads. Can't do it with one hand, but like you just twist it there and it works. Not so easy with super battle droids, you can't really do that. Anyway, so I've actually detailed the grass pretty decently, I think. I've done different colours. I've done like a bush, which is dark green, olive green grass, which is like dead grass. You can see the olive green bit here. Then you have like the fresher bits, which are like this. Oh, whoops, never happened. Like this, they're like all fresh. And then I've got like different layers, which I think's decently detailed. I've done a nice tree. I had a really tall one earlier, but then made it smaller because it was like really wobbly. So it's better now. Just gonna try and get these bits. Oh, with the logs, because like when you cut logs, you normally get like little bits sticking out because it's never always this normal clean cut. You have to slowly just recut it and stuff. Maybe shave it. I don't know how you'd say it. Don't know why I said shave. Anyway, so it kind of gets a bit odd and looking weird like that. Done it with another one here. Not so well, I don't think. It might be okay. And then I've got pieces like these, which actually these two things came from my first set, and I've actually got quite a few of them. So I'm from like later sets and stuff. So they're like just old buildings that have just been destroyed from previous buildings. So anyway, so I'll go on to Darth Maul now. Now this is like late season, so this is not at all correct to what actually happened. I just made this up, but I have the Darth Maul, which is the one which is from the first episode actually, but it's a much newer version. Can't remember. I think I got him from the new duel thing with Qui-Gon Jinn, Obi-Wan and Darth Maul. He's strangling this clone, and you can see he's got a see-through piece underneath him to make it look like he's being like brought up and stuff. You've got another guy who's aiming at him or gonna shoot him. Then you've got like this guy who's actually one of my first Lego figures, and he's Commander Thorn or something. I think it's that. Like when they were Phase 1 troopers. Got another clone there who actually shot him. You've got a clone in this bit, which is just like you just take the whole thing off. I decided just to add small, smooth pieces to make it look nice. So you've got all that, just saying that's just rubber. So, looks pretty cool. He's a ARF trooper. I've got 2 of them. Also another one of my first figures, because I got a set with 2 Bomb Squad guys, ARF trooper. I think I got 2 all in all. Old sets, like they're pretty old. They're pretty cool, or decent. And then I've added smooth bits for here. I'll go on about this bit in a minute. First of all, I just want to say for down here, I've made it basically symmetrical. You can see that there. Like you go to the other side, you see the exact same thing. And actually underneath, like this, here, like you take this off. I can't take it off because it'll break to pieces. There's nothing in the middle. I promise you there's absolutely nothing in the middle. Oh, I had flat pieces because I ran out of these bits. Still looks nice. I made it look decently nice. Yeah. So there's actually nothing underneath because I've got one giant piece which actually would take up up to, let me just focus in, about here. So which is like this bit here. Oh, whoops. Yeah, so it's about that bit there to there. And then same on this side is like that bit there to there. Except for that bit which is just a line on top of the normal pieces, so it doesn't need securing. Sorry, I just needed to pick that up. Don't be angry. So now I go on to this bit on top. Let's just put this back. Basically, you've got another commander form. I'm just using them as normal troopers. He's a newer version, so he's just shooting down at these guys. Same with this clone trooper. You got Arf Trooper, who's the only gun I've got, and that's the only custom Lego gun I've got actually. So let me just pick that up there. Give me a second. So this is the only custom Lego gun I've got, and it is a clone one. I have no idea. I think it's like a DL something. I have no actual clue. Which is another Arf Trooper. Can't remember if I just said that. Then you've got a really tall satellite. Not facing the right way. Should be like that. So it's like that. I've just added a bunch of things randomly, and it actually turned out better than I thought. And then you got just like some engineers just fixing it. You've got air vents here, and I just put like normal air vent looking pieces. That's going to drive me crazy. I've got just ridges here for like just safer, and it looks nice when you put the smooth bits on top. Trust me, it works on most MOCs. You've got flat, not flat, but like gaps here. I don't know why I said flat. Is all around the whole thing. You can see gaps here, and it actually, it's not really for lighting. It doesn't really help, but it makes it look much nicer. I had this, which actually never had this, and never had the outside bit, but it looked ugly, so I did that. Anyway, so this took me a while. I just made it look nice and smooth. Listen, I love the smoothness. I'm sorry. But just so then he can. I had it much higher before, but then he couldn't bend down to shoot, so it won't be realistic. I've got a new, better door because my old door was like a cage. I just used code here. Now I'm going to attempt to pick up the roof, and I'm going to have to hold this with my knees. Please, can my knees not fail me? Oh gosh, sorry guys. Didn't mean to do that. Oh gosh. Ooh, actually, that's actually perfect. First time it's happened. Normally it splits into two. I'm proud of myself there. I'm very proud. Anyway, so you've got a clone trooper here who looks like he's seen better days. You can see there like couple dents, and that's basically, I must have dented it, but it makes it look like he's really, really tired of life. So he's just picking up a helmet rack. You can actually fit one there. I've done it before, but I couldn't be bothered to put it there because it's a bit stiffer, but whatever. I gave him nice shiny black hair. There's another guy picking up guns. You just got the really long ones. Medium ones, it's harder. I can't tell if you can see. Can't see if you can see. And then you've got the really short ones. There we go. Must be easier. Anyway, so you've got droid here with an engineer who's basically manning the radar and like communicating with people. So yeah, got that. So that's basically my whole MOC. It took me, like I said earlier, a week all in all. Obviously not constant. And it took me about 7 hours, like an hour a day, maybe 2 hours one of the days, and like didn't do it at all. Yeah, because I think on like Wednesday I didn't do it at all, and then on like the Tuesday I did it for 2 hours. And also I've added these blocks here because I didn't explain why I've got the gaps. It's actually easier to take the roof off, as you could just tell. Normally it splits into two, but yeah. So I've got fake ladder, actually. It's not real Lego, I don't think. Same with this. That's not real Lego. Actually quite handy. So that's basically my whole MOC done. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I've done one like this before, which is an Endor one. I've done a few mega constructs, but they're not very good. Except a couple of them are okay, but the majority are pretty bad. So guys, tell me what you think in the comments down below. Tell me if you want me to do any others. What types? I can't do something like a giant MOC because I'm not like rich or anything. I can't like afford to have so much figures and stuff. So just ask something like this, maybe something a bit bigger, something a bit smaller. Because if I can get it out, that's most probably the max I can do. Size, maybe a bit slightly bigger. So I don't know if that's not really a huge MOC. But yeah, so you guys know what I mean. Tell me what you think in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, share it to all your friends. If you have any, unlike me, because I don't have any friends. And I hope you guys, I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.